Welcome back in, everybody. We're going to get started with the second game of this first series. In that first one, MoneyMakers just had that. They had the edge. They had literally everything. No sorry, just couldn't get themselves into it. Even with the Ursa pick, that big, very scary bird, it just was not enough here. And MoneyMakers, with some great early momentum, meant that they took the lead in the game. The Venomancer coming out, not seeing that hero a whole lot, but coming up against the Ursa, it is the hero to have. And just again could not get themselves going. This time round, the Beastmaster ban, the Techies ban, as well as the Nature's Prophet and the Broodmama. And MoneyMakers, do they go back for? I mean, they have the first pick here. So Rubik Disruptor, let's go with the Disruptor. Let's start a no sorry. We did see the Death Prophet last time. Do they want to pick that up again? Because the Death Prophet really wasn't the problem, or not the major problem anyway. It might have been a little bit of a problem with the Spirit Vessels coming through, the Hypothermic coming through from the Drow Ranger there as well. And again, just the amount of slows and control that MoneyMakers had. So we'll see if no sorry, if that's what they want to pick up here.
Radiant team pick diet.
Just straight back into the Death Prophet. MoneyMakers, there's a... I think I go for the Clockwork, so taking that one away from MoneyMakers. But there is an Enchantress available as well. If MoneyMakers want it, again, the Rubik, the Undying. Trying to think about heroes that have been popular recently. The Dragon Knight.
10 seconds.
What else? Do they want to go for something... It's going to be back into for the Drow Ranger. Okay, so they had such a good game on it last time. They're like, yeah, let's just run it back. It was fairly clean. They won't have the Clockwork this time. So they could go for the Undying with the help of the Drought. The two slows coming out with the Frost Arrows as well as the Tombstone. It might not be awful in the lane here.
10 seconds remaining.
For MoneyMakers, they might even just run the Disruptor 5. It did quite well on the 4 with the Venomancer, but maybe no sorry prepared for this. Maybe they even just ban it out here. After that last game, because it did look like a pretty powerful combination. Can't run yourself away, and then when you do finally get a bit of distance, you just get glimpsed right back. So yeah, they ban out the Undying.
Radiant team
Ember comes out here for MoneyMakers. But what do no sorry want to be banning out? Do they actually ban out the Venomancer? As Lycan gets taken away here as well from MoneyMakers, yeah. So they are trying to take out these double push heroes that go well with the Death Prophet. Again, wouldn't be surprised to see the DK banning there. Otherwise, no, sorry, look for it as, the Death Prophet mid, Dragon Knight off, or vice versa. But the Drow Ranger might actually be able to come through the Dragon Knight fairly easy in the lane with the amount of control he had in the last game as well. Lucas just looked really comfortable on the hero, so probably knows that matchup and might not be scared of the Dragon Knight. MoneyMakers, so the Tusk ban comes out. It's a good gap close. It's a great hero up against the Death Prophet as well. We saw it in the last tour. It was really popular. It's fallen out of favor a little bit here in the current meta. But yeah, okay, they ban out the Ursa. But yeah, the Death Prophet really doesn't like the Tusk in the mid lane because the Spirit Siphon comes out immediately. The Snowball will be used into the Ice Shards, and Death Prophet, even with the Spirit Siphon going, can't rid himself away from the harass of the Tusk. And a good rotation from one of the supports. If you want to run this Tusk mid lane anyway, you could run it as the 5. And with the, instead of the Undying, it just offers a lot of protection for the Drow Ranger. And again, similar thing. If the Drow Ranger gets gone on, you drop the Snowball. Save his life for a little bit longer.
Radiant team pick.
So yeah, no sorry this time. They ban out the DK. And YNC, excuse me, MoneyMakers. I'm just looking at the flag. They've still got, so you can't see it because obviously we've got our own little custom draft screen, which is all nice, and we get the oohs and the ahs for how nice it looks. But in game, MoneyMakers still have the YNT tag. They still have the YNT flags.
5 seconds remaining.
Even though they have the Parry Parnham logo. I don't know. It's just a bit of a mishmash. So,
team pick.
Crystal Maiden.
It's going to be the Crystal Maiden again. Do they go for the... Oh, do they want to go for the Pudge? If you can get on top of the Drow Ranger, it's good. Lockdown with the Dismember. The hook from a distance as well, if you're going to be able to find the angles. Goes great with the Crystal Maiden. Not bothered if, MoneyMakers want to go back in answer. Pudgy isn't really bothered about it. He says, okay, I'm not going to run away. I'm going to turn and run at you. Hook you back in, rot you down. And the Crystal Maiden
Dire
helps
team
out with that.
pick
So
Radiant.
it's gonna be the Centaur. Centaur Rubik? Yeah, Centaur Rubik. Just good picks, just good old-fashioned, get the control off, do the damage, and you can't really do anything about it picks. So,
10
no
seconds
sorry.
remaining.
Do they want to pick up the Pudge here for Dunozrik? And does it get through to the
5
final
seconds
pick
remaining.
if they don't pick it up here? You know, is it going to be ban out? They've got some time. They've got a lot of time to think about it here. 1 minute and 40 seconds for the side of no sorry with the reserve time to think about if this is the pick that they want to be going for. And no sorry. Do they actually want to go for this? Again, they're taking the time, but I don't know how much the Pudge is going to be able to do up against the Centaur and the Rubik, because Rubik control telekinesis away. If he is able to run himself down, this Pudge in the Centaur Stomp comes out. He's got the Retaliate there as well that he can build into. Double Edge, you know, it's just an easy bit of burst to come through from this combo on the off lane. And there's not a lot of heroes that can play into this here. So see what No Sorry want to go for. They are taking the time to think about it. Like I said, they might even just pick up the offlaner first, coming up against the Drow Ranger.
Dire team ban.
So No Sorry, it's going to be the Sniper. Okay, plays away. It's got, you know, plays away from the... He's still got to worry about the damage coming through from the Rubik. If the Centaur gets a Stampede on top of you as well. But yeah, does play it at a distance. Trades off the damage with the Centaur. Crystal Maiden Sniper, though, it is an incredibly
10
squishy
seconds
lane. Whether they
remaining.
want to run this in the off lane, Crystal Maiden, and put the Clockwork on the safe lane with the Sniper, I
5
think that would be a little bit better,
seconds
maybe. But I think both supports here are going to be liable to kill off whoever's going to be playing in this lane. And Moneymakers looking for their final set of bans, as long as No Sorry showing this one. Probably going to be the Death Prophet mid. So looking for off-lane bans on the Drow Ranger. Primal Beast is still there. Primal Beast is a really good hero against the Drow, even if you do have the Disruptor.
Radiant team ban.
So they ban out the Pangolier. Yeah, if you can bait out a Glimpse, and then come with the Onslaught Trampling, the Drow Ranger has to go for that early point in the Gust. Otherwise, the Primal Beast will just trample all over the Drow.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Bat Riders should be removed here as well from No Sorry. Do they want to actually go? They actually ban out the Tiny here. So, yeah, if they want to play the Tiny mid, it's great jump potential. The Avatos comes through, and the Drow Ranger disappears. The Glimpse doesn't matter, because by the time he gets in, all he needs to do is Avatos, and the Drow Ranger dies, and there's no time for the Glimpse to take effect there, because it's pretty much an instant kill.
10 seconds
So,
remaining.
Moneymakers don't want to play up against this one. No Sorry. Going to have that one removed
5
from the
seconds
draft.
remaining.
If that's what they were leaning towards, at least. No sorry. Excuse me. No sorry. What's the final ban? Could it be the Storm? Okay, yeah, jumps on the crit, makes a meal out of the Crystal Maiden and the Snipe if he gets a good jump here on the Storm Spirit. So yeah, no sorry. Don't want to play against it. They don't want it anyone near this game. As Moneymakers, they just go back for the Zeus. Again, another hero, you don't need to be up close. You can just burst down the Sniper with your ultimate into your spells. Crystal Maiden, we've already seen once melts up against the Zeus. And it will be the off-lane Death Prophet this time, the mid lane Puck. Puck could be able to avoid some damage coming through here from the Zeus. Dodrin should have a bit of a better game, I think, in the second game, but I still think Moneymakers, they look like they have the better lineup. Chantal being able to stampede down on top of the Sniper. You've got the Blink Dagger to come through from at some point as well. And I just think that Moneymakers pick up where they left off in that last game. It's just easier. I think it's easier fights for the side of Moneymakers, and if they get aggressive early on, you know, just try and stomp down on No Sorry, trying to move around the map like they did in that first game. Even though it's not an Ursa that wants to look for a Battle Fury, the Sniper can get involved pretty. I just think they're going to have this momentum. They're going to be able to get chased down and get the kills. Death Prophet might be caught out just a wee bit too much. So, Moneymakers, I'm looking for them to take this game number 2 as well. And No Sorry, I mean, they looked impressive on the first series of the division. Yeah, I think here, Moneymakers, they have that momentum. They're going to be able to get this win, take it away from the side of No Sorry. But to do that, we need to get ourselves into the game, and we're just going to wait on the reserve time coming out for the players as they just use that strat time to think about how they want to play this one. We will soon be in for game number 2, but first we're going to take a quick word from our sponsors over at EGB.
Bets on esports, bets on streamers, impressive bonus system, welcome bonus up to $600, cashback, artifacts, regular promotions, daily giveaways. Try yourself as a bookmaker. Great lines. EGB.com, more than just a bookmaker.
So, welcome back in, as both teams are going to go for the smokes here. It looks like there's going to be a bit of a separation from the side of No Sorry, though. Looking to maybe just get some wards down. The sniper coming in as well. The Zeus. The smoke might break on the Zeus. No, the Puck smoke breaks and the Zeus smoke breaks. So they know something's up. They know something went down here. And who's got the sentries on the side of No Sorry? Is it going to be Yond? It is going to be Yond. So probably going to be able to come in with an easy D ward. As the Puck ward wasn't dropped just yet. Maybe they don't. I mean, the smoke breaks, but there's not going to be that D ward coming out. Okay.
30 seconds to battle.
Yeah, both teams, take a look at these cams. You know, they've got the serious faces on. The game faces are there. We're even seeing a couple of maybe, just the gamer leans coming in. You know, they're in for this. They're leaning themselves into it. They're getting ready for it. And the ward, was it actually spotted? It might have been. If they were paying attention, they would have seen this observer ward going down, maybe. And Zeus around level 2 or 3 when he gets that lightning bolt out. Let's take a look at the odds. Yeah, Moneymakers, it's not a big gap between the two teams, but I think they are the slight favourites coming into the second game again, so EGB reflecting this one. The 2.3 on No Sorry, not a massive difference between Moneymakers 1.4, nearly 1.5, but yeah, it could be close, it could go either way. And again, for the last time, will be our observer coming into this one. As the D-wards come out, sentries will be there. But the sentry used in the river means that it doesn't get this observer ward. The observer ward still stands here, and Igor, he has an idea. So again, level 2, when the lightning bolts start to come out. Actually, does go for the heavenly jump at level 2. Dodrin not really going to be able to chase him down. So yeah, I think it might be the lightning bolt. Maybe he does go for the heavenly jump, but Dodrin will be able to get himself away with the orb anyway. It's not like you have a big chase down potential on the Zeus. Bottom lane. How's this one going to look? Yeah, Dinosric and Black Archangel, Crystal Maiden, Sniper. It actually is going to be the Disruptor into position 4. So it did quite well with that one. So sending the Rubik here on the top lane is that position 5. But Sniper into the glimpse, he's got to be extra careful that he doesn't go anywhere that can be caught out of position, because once that glimpse comes through, again, level 3, level 4 for the Centaur, level 2, level 3 for Bignum. If the Nosric gets caught out of position, the Stomp comes through the double edge as well. And the Nosric is going to be taking a whole lot of damage from Bignum. Frostbite, he's trying to go for the Courier. And Crystal Maiden, the Courier, the Frog will go hoppity hoppity hop right back to base. A little bit worse for wear, but will heal up fine. Okay, a little bit of lag. Yeah. It has been happening recently, and hopefully, you know, the next patch will address it, because teams, they've been having issues. Meanwhile, back in the mid lane. Puck, 7 last hits, even picking up a deny here. But Igor on the Zeus, these last hits so early on don't really mean a whole lot. Especially when Igor, again, he has that global kill potential to come out just maybe a little bit too fast on the draw for trying to get the last hits. And the Zeus, oh, they do. They get a glimpse back, they get the kill onto the Crystal Maiden in the bottom lane. And again, a good setup here from the Centaur. Coming through with the double edge as well. The damage, it was just way too much of the Crystal Maiden. They set up, they get the kill. And Moneymakers, they start how they mean to go on here in the second game. Top lane, the cogs are going to be coming through here as well. Slayer, though, going to do damage right back, and Lucas just stands outside of the cogs. As Archangel, again, if he gets caught out of position, the Frostbite will come through, but BB, right, my question, and I don't have an analyst to answer this, but I'm going to answer it, I'm going to ask it just to the void, you know, I'm just throwing it out here. Centaur Warner has this Ring of Health queued up. Is it going to be the Meteor Hammer, or is it going to be the Vanguard? As Yon's telekinesis comes back to drag back now as well with the Frost Arrows. A lot of damage onto the Clockwork, but not enough to finish the kill. He will be able to salve up. Because the glimpse into the Stomp for the Centaur, you know, it's on paper, it's a great setup for something like the Meteor Hammer, but the Meteor Hammer Centaurs just have not been working here. BB trying to protect Bignum. Bignum taking a lot of damage. Will be able to get himself back to the tier 1 tower. So we'll see if... I mean, he's got himself 4 mangoes as well, so he's got himself a decent amount of regen of the Fairy Fire as well as a Tango, so Disruptor should be fine on this lane. It's going to be a little bit of time before he's back up to max health, but yeah, he's going to be able to get there. And again, we'll see if the Centaur is going to be able to go towards this Ring of Health now. Is it going to be the Vanguard? Or are we looking at another Meteor Hammer here for the Centaur? Archangel, again, got to be careful because if BB wants to come forward here, Archangel can be glimpsed back into this position. But it looks like the Centaur not going to get aggressive just yet. Mid lane, how's Dodrin looking? How is Dodrin looking here? 19-2 on the last hits for Igor, but Dodrin not looking too bad, 19-1. So he's looking all right here. Igor just trying to get himself in with the last hits on this creep wave as well, so he might be able to get himself ahead. In fact, did he move himself into the jungle for the last hits? He might have moved himself into the jungle while he's picking up that bouncy rune on the Zeus. Just looking to get a few creeps away from the puck. Top lane. Lane will push in. Yon trying to chase down, but again, melee hero and only point blank stuns here until that hookshot comes out. At level 2, there will be the telekinesis to get Lucas to safety. Or at least pull him out of danger. You know, pull Yon away and get him out of danger here as... every lane, there was a kill on the bottom lane, but every lane, it looks like it's just a bit of a stalemate. You know, there's no massive amount of aggression being put on from either side. They're not looking like they need to go kills. There's no red mist coming out. And yeah, even Bignum going to be able to use the glimpse onto the sniper. So the sniper just drops the shrapnel and lets Bignum sit in it for a little bit as he tries to walk himself away.
Let us fight together for the
And 5 minutes. It's going all right for both sides, okay? No, sorry, did give up the first blood. That's not great for them, but they're not losing heroes. You know, they are finding these last hits. You know, they're not falling massively behind. Oh, Black Archangel, though, as I say this, Dominic gets the kill onto Slayer in the top lane. So, good kill here now as well. BB has to run himself away. The glimpse onto Dozric, though. Did he want to try and come back into this one? And again, the Centaur, I'd really much prefer, and he's going to be going towards the Vanguard, it looks like. Especially when the sniper can shoot you from a distance as well, the headshot damage coming through. Once he has this Vanguard up there, the blocks coming through onto the Centaur shouldn't be as vulnerable. Meanwhile, the Meteor Hammer, it would be a great setup for Archangel trying to come through. But the Thunder Strike coming through from Bignum. Frostbite now as well. Bignum, he's going to go down to Denozric, but not before he gets the kill onto Archangel. And Archangel just a little bit too low in range with the Thunder Strike, and the Thunder Strike doing the damage was enough to get the kill. I know. How's he looking onto BB? Yeah, no, it's looking pretty rough. For the Centaur just being right-clicked until he gets this Vanguard out. You know, he just has to put up with being harassed here by the sniper. It's not, again, he's not getting into kill range. But Denozric just being able to put up the take and the headshot as well. He's going to be taking a lot of right-clicks from a distance here, the Centaur. And can't really respond to it until the Stampede, until either the Stampede or the Blink Dagger's up. So mid lane, again, Zeus, top of the net worth in the first 6 minutes of the game. Looking pretty good here for Igor once again. Even got himself a regen rune. Thunder God's Wrath comes out. I think he's going to get the kill though. The Sounds comes out onto the Death Prophet. Death Prophet trying to run himself away. The multi-shot. Slayer gets the kill. And BB, he takes down Dino on the bottom lane as well. Without the Stampede, so just the glimpse coming through as well as the Thunderstrike from the Disruptor. Great setup to take that sniper down. I said it was a stalemate, but all of a sudden, Moneymakers, they want to get active. And no, sorry. Just not able to respond to these ganks when the damage does come through. Great Thunder God's Wrath to set up the aggression for both sides. And yeah, BB, he's so close to this Stampede now as well. The Frostbite comes out. BB, he's going to be taking some damage coming through. But the right clicks, it's stacking up onto BB. The body blocks now as well. He's got this Vanguard. He's going to be all right. Frostbite once again. Or is he? Actually, the Shrapnel. He's going to get really down low. He doesn't have that Stampede just yet. The glimpse comes out, but a couple more right clicks from Archangel. It's not going to be enough damage.
Radiant
Meanwhile, the top
structures
lane,
are
Lucas going to be
fortified.
two heroes diving behind that tier 1 tower. Slayer is away. Rocket Flare going to be coming out now as well, but Lucas through the trees. Looks like he's going to be able to get himself away. So yeah, the aggression coming out here from No Sorry. They were able to do a lot onto BB. Even with the Vanguard being here. I think if that's not the Vanguard, he's straight up dead. If that was a Meteor Hammer to come out here for the Centaur. This is my continuing campaign up against the Meteor Hammer. On heroes like Centaur and Timbersaw and... You know, some heroes it is pretty good on. Dragon Knight OD, even the Tide Hunter from time to time, it is a good pick. But yeah, Centaurs, Timbersaws, those kind of offlaners, I just don't like it. Oh, even the neutrals getting involved here. They drop the net onto BB. Frostbite comes out. BB this time, does he get himself away from this one Stampede? He has to pop it defensively.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And Sniper, he is hitting that power point here. With the headshot and the take aim. From a distance with the 3 points into the shrapnel as well. But Slayer, Igor, going to look for the jungle stacks as well. Slayer going to be able to get some XP for this. You know, try and get to that 6 quickly. There's Lucas going to be left alone. Does this actually Slayer's career? The cogs come out now as well, but where's that telekinesis? He might be able to go for chase down now, so the cogs, do they want to try and break them and chase them down? It looks like Yond. He gets the kill on the courier. You know, throws out a tease. He's like, yeah, you can't kill me, you can't kill me. And he's just going to be able to walk himself away.
I wasn't expecting you to be useful.
Well, what's Crystal Maiden looking for? The double fluffy heart for the sustain, making sure he's got a decent health pool. Can't be taken down here so easily by the Centaur as the Disruptor. We'd moved himself away from the lane for a little bit, just to give the Centaur a bit of solo XP so we could get to that 6. But we'll see now what they're going to be able to do up against the Sniper. Yeah, Archangel just backing him up. Not really looking to leave the lane for a whole lot of time. BB, though, is this going to be a trap? Bignum's only level 4. There's not going to be a static storm to come out. The Archangel Kinetic Field will be there now as well. The glimpse comes out onto the Sniper. Sniper with the Assassinate. Bignum dissolves where it gets the kill, which is a shrapnel. Really nice pickup there onto the Disruptor. And yeah, Bignum not having the same effect. I mean, he sets up for a couple of kills, but not really having the same effect. Dreamcall rotates down here. Did he want to try and get away the Centaur? He doesn't have that Stampede, so he's going to be walking himself into the Storm. Comes up with a Frostbite. They should get the kill into BB now as well, so No Sorry picking up a good couple of kills early on. No! He walks himself away. The Stampede's going to use now again, and he's trying to get himself to the back lines. Maybe get the chase down onto the puck. But they do take down Black Archangel, Bignum, as well as Igor, getting themselves in a good position to respond. And the Centaur still doesn't go down.
Is under attack.
Exorcism though on the top lane. Look at the damage coming out of the Slayer. How quickly he's going to drop there to the Death Prophet. So No Sorry, keeping pace on the net worth. It's not a massive gap between the two teams. Again, like the odds were reflecting. It can still go anyone's way, but Moneymakers coming in as slight favourites in this game. And yeah, I choose to believe that, to be honest. That No Sorry, there's no reason they can't win it. But after the last game, after the aggression is showed, after the plays that Moneymakers made, I think they do come in as the favourites. So the multi-shot. Exorcism wasn't used to do a whole lot of damage to this tier 1. It did get down to about 2/3 of its health, but it won't be finished off. But with the rotation coming through from Dodrin here now as well into the top lane, do they actually look to protect this tier 1 tower? They still have a siege creeper here as well, until it gets taken down by the enemy siege creep. So yeah, Orb's going to fly through, but nobody's here. The scan comes out. The Drow Ranger already moved into jungle. The siege creep, it is hanging on by a thread. The Radiant siege creep. It should be enough damage to get through to take down this tier 1 tower on the top lane.
Is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
So yeah, we'll see if Moneymakers actually want to try and defend this. There is going to be the rotations coming through here from the Zeus. Well, going for that TP. They are looking for the defense beyond what's going to be stolen now. It's going to be the battery shots of the telekinesis and the clockwork. He is going to be falling for his own trap there, really. I don't think he'll be able to go for any more. Drow Ranger TPing into the mid lane, going to try and defend this one as well. Connected field, static storm. They get the setup onto the puck, but do they have the damage? Glimpse comes out now as well. They've got the silence from the Drow Ranger. They should have the damage for the kill. No, Dodrin. He's got the orb. One more right click. It would have been enough to get the kill into Dodrin, but the TP, it came out just a second too late. God's Wrath, yeah, Dodrin, he doesn't go down to that. He's got himself, I think that was the last of his raindrops. So Dodrin does survive.
I wondered if this might show up.
top lane, though. Slayer going to be able to find these stacks with the help of Igor. Taking these away with Arcane. Hookshot comes in to get the interrupt onto the Rubik, but they've already lost these stacks. Rubik doesn't even get himself away from this one. Offering his own battery assault now as well. Trying to run himself away, but the silence comes out. Dodrin will get the kill. Able to chase down Slayer from a distance. Denozric's got to be careful here. Centaur's really close to the... What does he get himself in for the stomp? The glimpse! It comes out. They've got the lockdown. They've got the kill onto Sniper, surely. No, the backup coming in from the Crystal Maiden now as well. And with the double shrapnel, Bignum has to run himself away. He's not going to be able to get himself out in time. And they don't commit onto the kill. Yeah, I'm surprised that the Centaur didn't go for this one. It was only the Crystal Maiden rotating in here. Lucas goes for the tip onto the Drow Ranger. No hookshot to come out just yet. 15 seconds, though, for that. Yeah, I'm really surprised that BB didn't carry on getting aggressive onto the Sniper and look for that kill, but maybe just wanted to make sure there wasn't any TPs, any rotations, and he saw the Crystal Maiden making a beeline, so maybe thinking, oh, what else is available? What else is coming towards me? He just didn't want to get caught up, but that will be the blink now for the Centaur. Mid lane. Wants to go down. Hookshot connects. Rubik is going to go down again. Sure, yeah. X is going to be popped now as well. They take down Slayer, but Dream Call going to be used. The Stomp comes out. I think he'll get the kill onto the Clockwork. Static Storm catches 3. Was the multi-shot? Was the damage? Can they get the kill onto the Clockwork now as well? Even Sniper coming in onto this one, though. The Assassinate will be here. BB now going to be able to outrun that. Will be killed off. Denozric takes him down. And all of a sudden, no, sorry, they're back into the series. They're taking game number 2 by the scruff of the neck. They might even be able to take down Igor now as well. Igor, though, when they jump in, they might be able to go into Archangel. Where's the Arc Lightning? Do they get the kill now as well? No, they've got the burst onto Igor. Igor gets the kill onto the Crystal Maiden before he goes down. Lucas takes down Dominic. But the thing is, they still get the kill onto Igor. Moneymakers break the 10 kill barrier first. But no, sorry, they're not too far behind. And Lucas
Dire's middle tower
just continues to farm. Denozric doing the same here as well. He's got himself towards the Dragonlance. BKB to come out fairly early on for the Sniper here. He knows he's liable to be jumped on. Open to be targeted here by the Centaur, as well as the Kinetic Field, Static Storm, the lockdown from the Glimpse, as well as all the magic damage from the Zeus. So Denozric's just like, I'll just go for that early BKB, even though the Dragonlance is here, you know, not going straight for the Hurricane Pike, not going for any crit sticks or anything like that. He just wants to go straight for the BKB for the protection. But the group up, I mean, Static Storm's there in 2 seconds. Stampede's going to be up in the next 15 as well. They're looking for a big wraparound with a smoke on the side of Moneymakers. Even leaving the rune, just in case there is a ward up to spot this out, which will be seen here by the Zeus. But do they get a jump in? The lockdown onto Dodrin? It won't be here. No glimpse, nothing like that, because the Wayne and Rift silence now as well. Now the Kinetic Field, they're going to commit it for the Crystal Maiden. Bignum, if they get the vision, Bignum's going to get sniped here by the Assassinate from the Sniper. Dodrin trying to come and get that vision up now as well. Do they have the lockdown onto Dodrin? They do get the kill onto Crystal Maiden. Archangel goes down. Now the silence as well. But the hook shot on the backlines. They get the kill onto Dodrin. Yon, he's looking for the pick off to Bignum, but Bignum, the slowdown from these frost arrows, it keeps Bignum alive. And Yon just could not close the gap with the battery assault. Now the Zeus is going to be able to do a little bit of dewarding. So a good fight there for Moneymakers. It puts him in a good position with the puck being down as well, maybe to look for some objectives. Bignum has to back himself away. Going towards his Blink Dagger here on the Disruptor. Denozric, he has some stacks. Maelstrom. Maelstrom is the item that the snipers like to build after the Dragonlance. I just saw him, yeah, farming these stacks. He is going to have the Shrapnel, as well as a Mask of Madness, so he can do this fairly quickly, but yeah, straight into the BKB before the Maelstrom. So he might not even go for this now as well. He might just go back for like a Butterfly or something after the BKB, because the Drow range, obviously a lot of physical damage coming out through from the right clicks of the Drow. But yeah, BKB looks like it's the most important thing here for Denozric. And he's still going to be able to farm them fairly quickly, like I say, with the Shrapnel and the Mask of Madness. You know, it doesn't take too long to get through this. As Dominic, looking for the push out on the top lane, going towards the Greaves. Going to be fairly close to the Greaves, just needs the gold for the recipe, and the recipe gold only going to be what? Oh, it's not too far away at all. Yeah, in fact, he's going to be able to get it up now as well. So if he wants to go towards those Greaves, fight out, he will have the gold to do so. Have that flying in on the Courier, and then straight into the BKB for the Death Prophet again. Lucas, though, as he's farming up, he's got himself a Grove Bow. Look at the Storm. This is going to be great. Get the Greaves timing. It's going to be the mech being popped, but no full Greaves. Even inside the Sack Storm, though. No survivable, no chance here for Dominic. Top lane. Yonder's in the trees, just trying to play away. Philosopher's Stone comes out for the side of No Sorry as well. So that's going to be nice for either the Clock or the Crystal Maiden. As the Crystal Maiden, not a 4-staff just yet. Will be a Glimmer Cape here
Radiant's
for the
middle
position
tower
5.
is under attack.
Sniper, yeah, just continues to farm. He's got himself the Mithril Hammer, so this is going to be nice in the fights. The full BKB, it's really going to drive his survivability up, obviously. Only got himself 1300 health at the minute. But once the Ogre Axe, turn it into the full BKB comes out, not only do you get a little bit more health, but obviously with the magic community too, you do still need to be careful about Lucas and his right clicks. As Lucas, once again, that Hurricane Pike will be coming out fairly early on for the Drow Ranger. Double damage rune now as well, bottled up by the Drow. Looking for a pick. If they get a pick onto the Death Prophet, they could potentially look to take down, Thunder God's Wrath for the scouting. And it might be Yon that's the sacrificial lamb here. Glimpse right back into the Waiting Hoofs. The Waiting Hoofs of BB, and BB will get the kill. Bignum gets that one. So do they want to go over the TP away from Lucas? Lucas looking to push down this bottom lane. As the courier, it was mostly the way there, so it's going to be dragged towards his bottom lane again, so it's a little bit of a delay on the Drow Ranger with his Hurricane Pike, but now it will be up. But yeah, with the double damage rune, I wonder if they still look for a fight here on the side of Moneymakers and then go into the Roche pit, or if Drow Ranger is just going to be happy to use the DD to farm up. Smoke from the side of No Sorry. They know they need to get active smoke. He's going to break those Odrin Slayer. He's going to be the target as well. The Ghost comes out. There is going to be the Fascia coming out now as well. It's like Doom Coil. Did they get the kill? The hook shot's going to miss here onto the Drow Ranger. But Drow, they're going to print down low. He's got that double damage rune still going as well. The multi-shot comes out. They get the kill onto Slayer. One more right click. Yond, he's not going to tick down. One more right click would have done the job. For Moneymakers, they didn't want to overextend. It would have been a 3 versus 5, and even if they get the kill onto Yon there as well, they might expose the Drow Ranger, and Drow just cannot go down in this. They need to keep that momentum up on the side of Moneymakers, and No Sorry. Well, they get a good kill onto the Rubik, but they expend the Exorcism from this. They expend the Hookshot. Hookshot, not the longest cooldown in the world, but this might just open up the Roche for the side. In fact, they're going to go for a smoke. The scan comes out. They see Yond, and Yond, he hadn't healed up now as well. The damage coming through. They get the kill onto the Clockwork. At least the sniper will be away with the Clockwork, playing that early warning system here. Like an alarm clock for Donozric. Just to say, it's time to get out. It's time to leave. Time to run yourself away here. But again, Lucas, they're coming through. If they get some wards down, what are they going to look for? They're going to look for the tier 1 tower in the mid lane first. Because there is still a way for No Sorry to get themselves back into it. TPs to the mid lane, TPs to that top lane as well, with the tier 1 tower still being here. So it looks like Lucas, with the rest of his team, but the Shrapnel does come through. This will push the creep wave back. Because Drow Ranger won't be going towards the Silver Edge first. No Manta Style, nothing like that in this game. It will be straight into the BKB. So knowing that the game isn't as free this time, No Sorry. They are given as good as they get. So it's just Drow Ranger wants to keep herself safe, knows that she can be jumped on by the Clockwork as well from a distance. So it does want that safety with the Hurricane Pike to get out of the cogs, with the BKB as well to avoid the battery assault damage, as well as all the other damage coming through from No Sorry. But I'm just thinking about in terms of engagement, it will be the Clockwork leading the line and maybe looking to get the jump onto Lucas. Speaking about getting the jump, did they get the jump onto they get the jump onto the perk? Thunder God's Wrath has already been used though. Dream Coil. Did he snap this one? Was that lightning bolt? It is. It's just in range, and Igor gets the kill. Takes down the puck for 44. What else can they get from this one now on the side of Moneymakers? Top lane, they get the stomp, they get the lockdown onto the Clockwork now as well. Yon, Thunder Strike into the Glimpse. Hookshot, he just goes point blank onto the Centaur, but he is still going to go down, costing him his life. Donozric looking for the chase, but there's going to be TPs to the outpost here. BB, can he get himself out of range? He can't. Donozric picks up the kill, but he might now be the target of a gank, as he's a fairly far forwards. Ego's T-pod himself up to the top lane. Black Archangel looking for the D-ward, but do they have the damage to take him down here? Thunder God's not up for 79 seconds now as well. The Rubik Stole the orb, he did. He stole the orb, they've got the telekinesis onto the sniper. The sniper pops out BKB. Static Storm comes out. There's going to be the gust away, though. The chase down, they get the kill onto Bignum. And Lucas, he's in full retreat mode here again. Doesn't have that BKB up just yet. No, sorry. Able to turn this aggression from the side of Moneymakers around. Yeah, with this exorcism, they're going to go right into the pit. But Centaur's up in 10. There is no Static Storm, though, for the next 70 seconds. So how quickly can they do this one? And can they try and pace out? I mean, you've got to look onto the high ground. Crystal Maiden's going to be here scouting it out now as well. But they know something is up. Can they get the jump in? The assassinate onto the Rubik. Rubik, he might go down here. Slayer's going to get low. But yeah, it looks like the Roche. It will be going away from Sorry. With Moneymakers, no way to contest this. Jordan picks himself up the Aegis. Dream Call now as well onto the Rubik. It looks like they do get the kill with the Centaur. He wants to come back in with the Stomp. Buff Stomp's going to be there. Frostbite, though. He might put himself in no man's land. Yon gets low. The right clicks come through from Lucas, and Lucas gets the kill. Well, BB gets the kill, actually, but Yon will go down all the same. Did he find the TP, the glimpse back? He might have got the Death Prophet in as well. Dominic's going to be in trouble. Puff Stomp comes through here from BB. They've got the lockdown. They've got the kill. And yeah, Dominic, he tried to get that TP away out of vision. Just couldn't get it there, and he's going to pay with his life. So even though they did get the Aegis, they picked a kill up onto the Rubik. You know, they lost the Death Prophet. A big call. That's a big opportunity here for Moneymakers. I suppose the Exorcism is down. So it's not the worst thing in the world if the Death Prophet does go down. But it does open up that tier 1 tower, it looks like here from the side of Moneymakers, to go on to No Sorry's tier 1 in the mid. Okay, Sniper going to push him back. Zeus is pretty close, it looks like. Blade will actually coming through here from the Zeus as well. He's got his own shard.
Radiant's middle
So that
tower
burst
is under
damage here, and yeah,
attack.
the Zeus, he's not too far away from the Axe. Gonna be really nice. So do they get the jump onto Lucas? Lucas is away, so it looks like he's gonna be the Rubik. Dream Call gonna be used once again. Assassinate, and he should be able to get the kill, but he's not actually gonna get low off that Assassinate. He will eventually go down, and Doden picks up the kill for the Centaur. Puffstorm comes in, Frostbite's going to be there with the freezing field. Do they get the kill? Thundergod's Wrath does get used. Stampede now as well. It looks like Yon, he's got to set up the kill. The Aegis does get popped though. Nosric getting the kill onto the Centaur. Does he want to go for more? As his BKB, still an 8-second BKB here for the Sniper as well. Going back, it looks like for that Silver Edge. Yeah, going to be the Shadow Blade to come out first with the Sniper into the Silver Edge a little bit later on.
Dire are scanning.
Yond, just looking to lead the line. Again, offering an early warning system with these wards. With his own body as well, the supports, you know, if you got good position and you do go down, it's not the worst thing in the world. There's Lucas. How's he looking? Going for the Blink Dagger next on the Drow Ranger after the BKB. Yeah, okay. Again, I would have thought maybe something like the Butterfly here for Lucas. Oh, Disrupt pauses, maybe a little bit of lag. Okay, yeah, the pause comes out again. Yeah, both just a bit of a mistake there. Both trying to pause at the same time. They just get the instant resume. Slayer, though, says he's good to go. Okay, both teams getting the go. There we go. Yeah, the Drow Ranger, it's actually going to be changing his mind from the Blink into the Silver Edge, it looks like here as well. So, once that crit damage, and again, wouldn't be surprised to see this time, instead of the Mantis Star to come out, a Butterfly here for the Drow Ranger. Just because, obviously, the Sniper is a hell of a lot of right-click damage. You've got the BKB to shrug off the Shrapnel, shrug off the Assassinate. But you do still have to worry about the Silver Edge, the crit damage coming out from the Sniper himself. So let's see. No, sorry. Look to defend this tier 2 tower. They might try and go for the jump as well. And Lucas, he's going to be the furthest one forward. His teammate's still trying to catch up. The hook shot comes in. Was a Hurricane Pack for the 4-step out now as well. The Dream Call, though, it catches onto 3. Lucas, he pops that BKB. Trying to turn around with the damage onto Dominic now as well. A double gust comes out, but the Rubik, it looks like he might be the next one to fall. Stampede will be used. And Lucas, he's just trying to play himself away from the Death Prophet. They do get the kill onto Dominic. And now Black Archangel on the back lines. Frostbite in the freezing field comes out now as well. Dodo with the silence. And can they get the kill onto BB? BB, he can't run himself away from this one. Lucas has to go for the TP. And the Zeus, yeah, not even sticking around for that fight. It was a great jump. Lucas was way too far forward, and there was just an instant response from Moneymakers, but it just meant that they were putting the teammates in positions where they didn't want to be. Lockdown. Nimbus does get dropped. Dodrin, though, was going to be glimpsed back into the river. And they don't get the kill onto the puck. A little bit more damage there. If the disruptors are known now, the hook comes in beyond. Cogs for the pushback, and Bigman goes down. Yeah, no sorry, doing way better here in the second game. Again, keeping pace. Positioning-wise, Moneymakers, they're being caught out a little bit. Not getting this perfect position, and it's costing them fights. The Centaur, he's got his BKB after the Blink Dagger. But yeah, he just doesn't look the tankiest at the minute. Even with the near 3k health here for BetBoom, they're still able to catch him out and get the kills. Lucas, what's he looking for? Still going towards the Silver Edge? Yeah. Got the Blitz Knuckles. So, they've still not been able to take this tier 1 tower in the mid lane down as well on the side of Moneymakers. Disruptor though, he's got his Blink Dagger going towards his Axe. This Axe is going to be really good. If they get the jump onto the Death Prophet, or hell, even the Puck or the Sniper, you're one of the 3 cores. If they catch out all 3, it is going to be curtains for no sorry. But if they even just get 1 out of the 3, you know, it's some good setup potential here as well. The Sniper could be about 90 gold away from his Silver Edge. You want the Dry Range a little bit further away from this one, because he still needs to go towards the Chrysalis as well. But overall, they get stomped now though as well. The lockdown comes out. Did he get the kill into the Death Prophet? Death Prophet trying to pop those creeps, keep himself alive. But BB will still get the kill. The hook shot in the back lines. It connects the 3 heroes now as well. Ego's trying to get himself away with a heavenly jump. BB have the damage. BB, he pops the BKB. Gets the Centaur stomp off now as well. They might be able to get the kill. They do take down the Clockwork. Can they take down the Crystal Maiden as well? The Crystal Maiden looks like he was glimpsed away. All the way back to the top part of the map. He was getting low as well. In fact, if they'd got the damage off before the glimpse wasn't even really needed. It was trying to cancel off the freezing field. I get it, you know, he's doing a favor for his the rest of his team, but Black Archangel got low and they potentially could have looked for the kill there as well. And now they do take down the tier 1 tower in the mid lane on the side of Moneymakers. Crystal Maiden, it's not going to be the Glimmer Cape, it's actually going to be the BKB here for the Crystal Maiden. Just trying to use these the shovel. Is there a...
are scanning.
There is, but there's a Philosopher's Stone on the side of... No, sorry, but it's going to be the Clockwork that's using it as the minute. Wants to go in towards his Aghanim, Scepter, and the Shard. How's Disruptor looking after that? Okay, nowhere near the Scepter. Yeah, Lucas might be a little bit closer. Has that Shadow Blade out now. Getting close to the full crit stick as well. I'd say close. He's still going to be about 1,300 gold away, but at the rate he's farming, it's not awful. Roshan not going to be up just yet, even though Moneymaker's checking it. It's at least a minute before the big man's back up. But yeah, the rotations, the D-Wars coming through here on the side of Moneymakers, so they are trying to limit the vision. Even with a Rocket Flare coming out from the side of No Sorry, they're trying to limit this vision as much as possible, but it's going to be the instant D-Ward coming out from the side of No Sorry. There's a double damage rune in the river, and Lucas is just making a beeline towards it.
Oh,
Does he maybe get the bottle? He doesn't. He just picks up this double damage rune here. Doesn't get the bottle off Igor to try and hold it for a little bit longer. So we'll see what the Drow Ranger is going to be able to do with this. It looks like he's just going to accelerate the farming here for the Drow, and not going to be used to look for a team fight. At least not yet. Yeah, just going to be farming up the Ancients. Even gets a Paladin Sword, but does he want to take the Titan Sliver for more? He does. Just sends a Paladin Sword back. I'm surprised the Titan Sliver, with the Centaur being the one to jump in, you know, try and get the hoof stomps off, that the Titan Sliver isn't on the Centaur. And Lucas, you know, taking up the Paladin Sword. But Roshan, 2 minutes and 20 seconds away here. It's still a long ways, even though No Sorry grouping up for it. So it is going to cost him a tier 2 tower. Do they find the Centaur in the mid lane? He's going to be revealed to the creeps. There's going to be 4 heroes around from the side of No Sorry. Do they want to look for this gank onto the Centaur? No, the poke is going to be forced back to TP because Lucas pushing the lane. And how's the sniper looking in terms of items? What's he got flying out to him? It's going to be his hurricane pack, so he does go back to finish that one off. Eventually, Crystal Maiden, though, could be caught out. Prison Field can be used for telekinesis and the static storm. It gets the lockdown. Hookshot comes in now. Clockwork right through that connected field. They want to get the jump onto Bignum. Bignum, he's going to go down. Even the exorcism being used for this now as well. But Yon, he's going to be right-clicked down by Lucas. The break comes through. Pops the BKB. Trying to chase down here, but Lucas, again, with that BKB coming out, can they go for even more? Nosric in the trees, they're just looking to break the vision. Now Lucas's BKB's down. They've got the chase out the Force Staff. Is this going to be enough to keep Lucas alive? It looks like MoneyMakers on the retreat, though. Dominic pops his own BKB. The jump in from Dodrin. Dodrin's looking for damage, but he's going to go down. He jumps in way too far, and 4 heroes stack up, even with the BKB of the puck. They just go through it. They get the kill. And Dodrin just overextends there on No Sorry. He's going to be dead for 50 seconds. That should be enough time here for the BKB for Drow Ranger to be back up, for Roshan to be back up. Centaur didn't use his BKB there. Yeah, it's going to be enough for the Nimbus to be back up, the Thunder God's Wrath soon to follow, even the Stampede. They want to go for more. They've got the Telekinesis. Do they have the lockdown here onto the Death Prophet? Death Prophet, Kinetic Field comes out. No Centaur, stump in. Stumping, the mix between a jump and a stomp. Now, they've got the backlines. Do they have the lockdown to get the kill onto Zeus? They do. They take the ego down, but Lucas gets a kill onto Dominic and Don Osric. He has to pop this BKB. Black Archangel going to be caught out. The Spirit Siphon doing work from the Rubik. BB pops his BKB to jump in now as well. They've got the lockdown. Do they have the vision? They do. They have the control. They have the kill onto the sniper. They're even going to be able to take down the tier 1 tower in the top lane for good measure. So this is going to be the perfect Roche down here. Up in 8 seconds, the big man. And by the time MoneyMakers scout it out, take down this tier 1 tower, they're going to be able to get themselves not only the Aegis, but a Shard too. Roshan, the respawn's going to be there. They see it, they pick it out, and there's nothing No Sorry can do about this. 1v4, I don't think the puck is going to be up for this task. After Lucas takes down the tier 1 tower here as well. So the Shard, it will be out for the Roshan, as we see on our handy-dandy overlay with the UI. You know, production, shouts out to them, making the most of the overlay. It's really well done. You know, the ultimate cooldowns, the big spell cooldowns, you get the Roche items here as well when the Roche respawns. It's just neat. Yeah, Aegis going the way of Lucas. So Lucas not going to be in too much danger, even if he does get jumped on. And it will be the Swift link here for the Drow Ranger. Okay, so more stats are nice. You can look to close a gap onto the sniper, just get right. Well, not in his face, because you don't want to be losing the perk coming through from the marksmanship. Clock with a jetpack sees Lucas. They're going to go for the ping, the hook shot. Oh man, you have perfect vision, and Lucas was stood still here. The tip comes out onto the sniper for some reason. Jordan with the BKB, but the right click down comes through from the Drow Ranger. Now BB, Stampede's going to be used. He has that BKB if he wants to use it, but it looks like he just wants to go for the retreat. Thunder God's Wrath does get thrown out now as well, and everybody on the side of No Sorry are low. Yond, the glimpse comes out. Slayer's jumping himself forward now as well. The Crystal Nova taken away here now as well. They get the Static Storm lockdown. They take down both supports. Can they go for more here? Again, Lucas was at 4 staff. He doesn't have the mana for it on the Drow Ranger. Changes his mind as well. Wants to go towards the Skadi. So stats, and more stats. Yeah. Just going well for Lucas. He's actually going to have the gold pretty soon, in about 600. So another creep wave, this tier 2 tower here, once he sells this Wraith Band. Actually, do you sell the Wraith Band? Because you can still fill the slot once the Aegis goes down, but in 3.5 minutes, you know, if you do keep that Aegis for that long, you probably have another item anyway to fill that slot. So the crit's coming out. Lucas just taking the triangle away from the side of No Sorry here as well. Now he does have the gold. Sending his courier over to it, maybe? Yeah. Point booster will be here. And Lucas, he's going to have this Shivas. Excuse me, the Ive Scouting. Shivas. Oh, they've got the lockdown to Dominic now as well. Dominic can get himself away from this one. He doesn't have that BKB just up yet. And the Death Prophet, the lockdown, the silence comes out. He's trying to use that Greaves to keep himself alive. BKB up in 2 seconds. Will it be enough, though? It won't. BB gets the kill. Skadi out for the Drow Ranger now as well. So even more regen reduction coming through here with the hypothermia. He's going to be able to find himself regen of his own. With this one, oh, Black Archangel, the Gust for the silence. Archangel, the multi-shot though. Even with the 4 staff, Archangel not going to be able to keep himself alive inside the Roche pit to break the vision, but Drow Ranger doesn't care, just throws out the multi-shot and gets the kill. And the regen carries on after the fact as well, so even at the mana that he used, he's going to get right back. And yeah, this is looking way more comfortable here for the side of MoneyMakers. No, sorry, they had a great time in the early to mid game. They were looking to keep pace here with the side of MoneyMakers. They weren't getting too far behind in kills or net worth, but all of a sudden they lose a couple of fights, and MoneyMakers, they jump themselves 17k ahead. Thunder Gods, it gets the scouts out. They're going to see the puck. They're not going to care. They're going to be able to get the jump onto Denozric. Denozric, can he get himself away from this one? The Stampede, he's locked in his own cogs. Yawned. Oh, he was trying to do a favor, trying to block off the push in from MoneyMakers, but all he does is lock down the sniper. And yeah, all you can do at that point is laugh here. As Lucas with BB up onto the high ground, going to be able to come up onto this tier 3 tower, maybe even break the full base here. Because Sniper doesn't have a buyback, he's dead for the next minute. And they might just go on to the tier 4s after taking his racks. Do they want to go for any more here? Crystal Maiden pushing out. Has to be careful now as well. BB, they just want to go for the tier 3s all over the map. They can't go for Megas, because there is still a tier 2 tower standing in the top lane. But they can sure as hell look to break this way. The 4-staff comes forward now. It's Archangel. It's going to be killed off by Lucas. Great 4-staff forward there from the Drow Ranger to find this kill. And again, has this Aegis for the next minute. And by the time it's down, if it even goes down, if they by the time here, no sorry, Drow Ranger is going to have that Swift link up in a matter of probably as soon as this Aegis goes down. Yeah, gold-wise, the Blink Dagger and the Eagle Song. So he's just going to be the recipe gold away, but again, if he sells a Wraithband, takes these buildings, Lucas just going to be able to chip down. They could even look for this tier 2 tower on the top lane now as well.
Thank you.
So Lucas not going to be too far away from the Swift Blink at all.
A fitting bounty. Invisibility.
Yeah, about 1,600 gold here for the Drow Ranger. How's it looking for Denozric as well? I hadn't even looked at the top left corner. I didn't see the... I mean, we talk about the 28k after that last fight. They got 10k net worth lead over what they already had. God damn. No, sorry. I mean, a lot of that's going to come down to the separation between the two carries here. 9,000 net worth difference between the Sniper and the Drow Ranger. And the Drow Ranger, it's only going to stack up more and more. It just gets reclaimed. About 1,400 gold away for the Swift Blink. Death Prophet smoke comes out. They might be able to get the catch onto BB. This might be nice for them, though. He just gets the immediate blink away. The Frostbite comes out, though. Did you want to try and turn this one on? Hook shot onto... Do they get the kill onto the Zeus? Here he's looking to try and get himself away from this one. Yeah, the Zeus, he's trying to go for the Thunder God's Wrath, and defensive now, telekinesis. He does get stunned by the Dream Call with the defensive, and it's going to be able to get the kill onto Totem now as well. Dominic getting chased down by Lucas. Lucas, can he get the kill? Dominic trying to get himself away with the Ogre Seal Totem, but it doesn't disjoint the right clicks, and Lucas cleans up. They take down 3. They might be able to just end the game here and now here on the side of MoneyMakers. Yeah, GG is going to be called. And they take this series in a 2-0 fashion. No, sorry, not able to build upon their first win in the DPC. And MoneyMakers, they make that money. They get the items with it. It's no, sorry, in 39 minutes. So let's take a quick look at the table before we flick on. Denozric, 19,000 net worth up against Lucas, who was nearly breaking 30k. Silver Edge came out, Scotty came out, he had himself the BKB as well as that Hurricane Pike, and they just couldn't get close to Lucas to get the kill. They did a couple of times get close to killing him off, but 17-0 and 10 for Lucas. Meanwhile, Denozric, 9-3 and 6. So you see the difference between the two carries there. I mean, Denozric had a really good time in lane, was able to get the bully out onto BB, and BB just couldn't stand up to it, even with the Vanguard. But BB playing that sacrificial offlaner, getting the blink in, sacrificing his life. If he got took down, so what? They were able to get the kills off the back of it. Even Igor, 4-2 and 27. So just showing the global presence there of Igor, even if he wasn't able to secure the kills, did enough damage with the Thunder God's Wrath, with those Arc Lightnings bouncing around in the fights to just help his teammate get those kills and secure the victory here for the side of MoneyMakers up against No Sorry. That is going to be the first series of the day, guys. We have one more to come. It's going to be a Lakem Nihao, I think, versus Namiga, if I'm not mistaken, off the top of my head. And yeah, a Lakem Nihao versus Namiga. But it's going to be a little bit of a longer break. So, go get yourself something to eat, make yourself some dinner, maybe go for a quick walk around and come back for the second series coming up after this. A little bit of a longer break, but after the break nonetheless.